everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Magical Jill. Today's video is going to be my Generation 1 cutest Pokemon list. So I wasn't thinking of necessarily doing these in any particular order at first, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should do it in a little bit of an order. So I'm gonna try and have it go from like my least favorite to my favorite on this list, even though I absolutely love all of them. I did also want to mention, usually I don't actually do these Pokemon videos alone because I actually have a lot of people in my life who love Pokemon as well, but sadly my husband got sick, so we couldn't have our friend Nate over today, and he couldn't be in the video because he's got, you know, a cold. So sadly my two best buddies in the whole universe can't be in the Pokemon video with me today. I like to imagine that they're here in spirit. I like to imagine that they're both watching down over me. I'm haunting you. As I make this video. So let's get right into it with number 5. Number 5! For number 5, it's gonna be Growlithe. So I know you guys are probably thinking, you know, I've looked at Growlithe before and I think he's cute, but he's not like the cutest ever. I love him. I think he's adorable. I really like that he's kind of like a little tiger mixed with a dog. He looks like a dog with like the cute little fluffies and everything, but he's got kind of like tiger stripes. And I love that he's fiery and cute. I really like Growlithe, and I especially love his Hawaiian version. I know Nate would be shaking in his boots here listening to this, but I think the Hawaiian version is really cute. I love how shaggy his hair is. He looks like he really needs to go to the groomers, and I think it's adorable. I absolutely love it. Nate prefers the original version of him, which I also think is absolutely adorable too. I just really love how fluffy and adorable this Pokemon is. It just looks like an adorable little doggy that you would get in real life, and I find that to be so awesome and fun. So we all know that the Hawaiian version obviously isn't from Gen 1, but I still put this Pokemon on the list, of course, because I love its Gen 1 design. It is a very iconic character. It's always been associated with Officer Jenny in the anime and was always showing up as a background character. And I think that's one reason why so many of us love the original design for Growlithe, is that it's just so iconic. It's also a little bit more chubby too, which I really love. I just love little chubby animals. I like that they've got a little bit of pudge, like you could rub their little tummy. I also love that Arcanine grows up, instead of being a puppy like Growlithe is, grows up into a big doggy that is so fluffy and cute and has this big pretty smile with like these little fangs. I think it's adorable. I just really like dogs in general, and I feel like this is a perfect little Pokemon for somebody who loves dogs in general. It just definitely reminds me of like a real life breed. Number 4! So number 4 on this list is Charmander. He is also a very iconic Pokemon, considering that he is one of the 3 of the original Gen 1 starters that you can get in the Kanto region. He looks like an adorable little lizard guy who's got fire on the end of his tail, and we've talked before on this channel about how much I and my husband absolutely love Charizard especially, and even though Charmander, I think, is probably the weakest evolution for the Char family, if you will, I definitely think that he's one of the cutest. I love his big eyes and his big smile. He just looks like a little baby. It's hard to explain. I just think that his scales look kind of slippery and adorable, like you'd be able to like pick him up and he'd be a little oily feeling. I just think he looks really cute, and I always kind of liked reptiles a lot, although I've never owned one personally. I think that the fire tail is very unique and adorable. I think practically if you were to have this Pokemon as a pet though, it might burn you because of the fire tail. I don't know, but I think it's really cute still anyway, and I just really like little reptile-y animals that like have a big smile and just look all happy all the time. I think he's adorable. Number 3! For number 3, we have Pikachu. He is the face of the entire franchise. Everybody knows him, everybody loves him. Specifically his very first Gen 1 design. He used to be a lot chubbier and like a little bit shorter. They've since made him a little bit more sleeker and a tiny bit taller, and I just absolutely love the roundness of this like little yellow bowling ball from Gen 1. He's like a little electric bowling ball. He's really fat and adorable, and I really love him a lot, and I love his stupid little face. He gives off like little dumb hamster vibes, and I think it's adorable. I really like hamsters a lot, and I just love like cute little animals that have those big adorable, like, puppy dog eyes, if that makes sense. And I feel like he definitely gives off those vibes of, look how cute I am. I'm an adorable little round thing, but I'm also going to electrocute you. There is a lot of interesting stuff to go with Pikachu as well. Not only is he adorable, and not only is he the face of the brand, but he's also the face of the anime. He's able to go toe-to-toe with legendaries like Entei. And overall, he is just a very interesting and fun character to get to know. Even just in the anime and in the games, you get to train him up as your own little Pikachu friend too, and I think that's really awesome and fun. He is definitely a well-rounded, really enjoyable character, and I think that really adds to his cuteness. I love the sleeker version of him as well, where he's like a little bit thinner and a little bit faster, you know? But there's just something you can't beat about that original Gen 1 bowling ball design for him. And something that I find extremely special too about this Pokemon is that people loved him so much that the Pokemon team actually went back and added in a new evolution for Pikachu, which is Pichu. And that's like his kind of first evolution, and then he turns into Pikachu and then Raichu. And I think that's really awesome because previously it was just Pikachu and then Raichu, and he didn't really have a third evolution like a lot of other Pokemon do. So I love that they added in an adorable little version of him as Pichu, and that people got to get more Pikachu in their life. Get more of their fill for their adorable little hamster mouse guy. Number 2! The next one on our list is Dugong. So you may be wondering, well, Dugong's not really a super well-known Pokemon. Why is he on this list? I think he's adorable. I love that little face. He's a seal, I think, or like a sea lion type of Pokemon, and he is based off of, I think, this like real life seal thing that they have in Japan that's actually called a dugong as well, but it's just spelled differently. It's spelled D-U-G-O-N-G. It's a marine mammal. It's one of 4 living species of the order of Sirenia, which also includes 3 species of manatees. So it's based off that, and I think it's a really adorable little Pokemon. I love that he's like a little white guy with like cute little white fins. He reminds me in a weird way of a swan. And I know that sounds weird, but the reason I say that is because I think his flippers kind of look elegant and flowy and pretty, kind of like a swan, and he's just got that beautiful white color, and he has this really inviting, adorable, kind looking face. I just find this Pokemon to be really adorable and cute, especially because I feel like a lot of the water type Pokemon definitely are more based off of fish, and I've never really been one to think like lots of fish are very adorable, but there's some water type Pokemon that really get me in the feels, and I think this was definitely one of them. Number 1, yay! Number 1, woo! Last but not least, for our number 1 entry is Vaporeon. I love this Pokemon. Just like how I said in the last entry, I don't think there's tons and tons of water type Pokemon that are super adorable because a lot of them are based off of fish, but Vaporeon is definitely one of those ones that I just love. It's like a little mermaid cat with the most adorable little mermaid tail, and it's got this like collar around it that some sea creatures have that I find to be really adorable, and I love its big fishy fin ears. I just love how it's based off of kind of like a sea monster or a mermaid, but it's all mixed into this like adorable little cat creature as well. I've always found Vaporeon to be really adorable, and over time Vaporeon has really grown on me. I used to really like a lot of the other evolutions a little bit more, but then I started playing a little bit more with Vaporeon recently, and I just fell in love with a lot of its moves and the little cute noises that it makes. I just love those cute little noises that it makes and the way it follows my character around. I played with it a lot in Violet especially, and I just loved having it follow me around. I really like Vaporeon a lot. I think it's a cute little buddy. I also think it has adorable little eyes. Everybody on this list has adorable little eyes that just make me think, oh, I want to give you treats. You're so cute. You need a hug. I've always been a sucker for mermaids too, especially, so I feel like this is an adorable little play on cats and mermaids because I'm such a big fan of cats and I'm such a big fan of mermaids. I really like both of them wrapped together in a cute little bow, I guess, and I think it's really fun and awesome, and I just love this Pokemon. To go along with Vaporeon, my big honorary mention for Gen 1 is definitely going to be Eevee. Eevee, obviously, you can turn Eevee into Vaporeon, and Eevee is the original, it's the OG. I love how fluffy the tail is, how big the ears are. The ears are so bunny-like, and I can definitely see like how this could turn into all of the other evolutions that they have. And one of my favorites, obviously, is Vaporeon, which is why I had it on this list. So I definitely wanted to talk a little bit about how much I really like Eevee as well in its original form. I love the big fluffiness of its like collar area, and I love its big beautiful brown eyes and its adorable smile. It retains that adorable smile in like every single one of its evolutions too, by the way, and I just think that is so sweet. I just love the cute little nose and the big eyes and the smile that it has in every single one of its evolutions. I think it's definitely one of the most versatile Pokemon, and it's one of those Pokemon that I feel like you almost always have on your team to turn into an evolution, you know? Like, it depends on which one you like the most, but I feel like almost everybody always has an evolution on their team, and I think that's really awesome, and I really like how cute and adorable Eevee is, and how it's such an iconic character. I hope you guys really liked this video. I love making videos like this and talking about things that I enjoy. I actually have a lot of really interesting stuff coming up soon on my channel. I got the Freakadoo Chic San Diego Comic Con exclusive Draculaura doll, and I'm going to be opening that up in one of my next videos very soon. I really wanted to throw out this Pokemon video beforehand though, to kind of show everybody like, hey, I still do Pokemon videos. I still love Pokemon. Please don't go away. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff, definitely stick around for more Pokemon, more Monster High, more openings of like gaming figures. Like I have more Darkstalker figures. I'm hopefully going to get some Transformers figures in the future. We'll see. We don't know because like kind of broke, but we'll find out. And I'm always going to be opening up dolls and talking about my favorite video games on here. I thought about making a new series actually, talking about some of the video games that I'm really interested in and really love. I thought about calling it like Jill's Joys or something. I'm not sure yet. It's a work in progress. So if you guys really like me and want to help continue to support this channel, think about subscribing and leaving a like on this video. And if you really want to support me, you can go over to my website, enchantedglamour.com. That's enchantedglamor.com, where I make handmade jewelry, I make handmade resin pieces. I will buy comic books and manga that is kind of destroyed, that places are just throwing out or selling for really cheap, like 25 cents, and I'll take it and save it from going in a horrible landfill, and I'll make really cool pieces of art out of it that will hopefully live a very long time in your homes. People like to do things like hang up the trays on the wall as like a cute little art piece, or use them for holding jewelry or other such things. I think that it's really awesome and unique, and I'm starting to get into making resin jewelry as well too, so I'm mixing two of my passions together. So I definitely hope you guys go check that out. I'm really proud of my jewelry that I make. I'm really proud of my resin pieces that I make. I'm working on so much more stuff that I can't wait to put up in the future. So I hope you guys go check that out and think about buying something. I have a discount code, which is in all caps, Sailor, because I love Sailor Moon. And you will get 10% off your order, and it will be super awesome. You guys will love it. And I hope to see you guys there soon. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!